best piece of advice I would give to my freshman self would be to consider what you really want to do. There are so many different options and you don't have to have everything figured out, but pick the classes that you're interested in. Find out what you enjoy learning about, what you enjoy doing, but as equally as important, find out what you don't enjoy doing, because then you'll know where to go when you graduate.
But when I think it comes down to majors, I think it's very important for students to do really a self-assessment and ask questions, network, talk to their professors, talk to their friends, talk to upperclassmen. But it's very important to find a mentor that you can really, engage with and really connect with, and find out, what are some of the things that, were challenging to them in their collegiate career. But what are some of the things that are going to be exciting for them? And like I said, it goes back to really making that self-assessment of what you've enjoyed maybe in high school or what you've done throughout your career.
I think it's really easy when you're in school to feel like you need to get that A, and if you don't get that A, you get kind of knocked down and don't know what to do about it. But really the ability to say, well, what did I learn from that? And how do I apply that going forward? And really believing that you can get better is really important for employers.
The advice I would give to freshmen who are still trying to decide their major is take several classes in several different departments to see where your interests lie. Find out what you like to do and find out what you don't like to do. And I think that's really going to give you an idea of what to major in. Also think about what drives you as an individual. Is it working with other people? Is it being alone and working with numbers? Do you like to solve problems by yourself, or do you like to solve problems with individuals?
So in looking back at college, I think I came in wanting to major in biology, and it wasn't until my senior year that I started taking philosophy classes, which I really enjoyed. And I think it was just a different way of thinking. Class was a little smaller. It was, a lot of more opportunity to engage with each other and have conversations in a classroom. So very different. So in hindsight, I think I would have wanted to explore more in my first and second years and really just not be too focused on majoring in biology.
I think it's easy to say, okay, I'm going to major in this, it's going to lead to this career, and this is how I'm going to spend the rest of my life. But there is so much more to those 4 or 5 years you're spending as an undergrad, and it's really important to take as much as you can and do it completely because it interests you and for no other reason at all. Some of my favorite classes were Japanese tea ceremony and art history and Scandinavian folklore and things that had absolutely nothing to do with anything I was studying. But what I learned about myself in those classes was so important.